Head or not, I'm gonna read this if it kills or breaks me.
Well, it might
Speaking of kill and break, ho!
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Reliving the Dream.
Let's read. Sorry, I need to keep the volume down. It's late today.
It's late. It's late in the evening for you. Cabral has a migraine. Yet nothing will stop these shouting. So.
Not yet.
Okay.
Reliving the Dream.
So, Reliving the Dream by Kickass 222, Your Mom, Chapter 58, Crossover of Conscience, Kill versus Break.
Let's go! Germa versus Star, Germa versus Star. Everybody wants to see this.
I gotta say real quick, by the way, like, just looking back at the description for this story is a trip. The world has ended for humans, but a young man gets a second chance at life in a new world. Rated M for later chapters.
That wasn't even that late. That was like chapter 10 that they fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, the rape was happening really early in this story. It's kind of shocking.
It's true. Yeah. He also died in like chapter 3 or 4.
That's true.
Which is unfortunate.
So this is his like third chance at life at this point.
Yeah. Plus, like it's sort of a little misleading when it says a young man. Like, oh yeah, only this one dude is going to be here. Anyway, so speaking of misleading,
crossover with 3 of Me versus School Society by Killjoy. Grays. My Conscience Kill writes in the brackets and bolded. My Conscience Joy writes in these in italics. I respond in these. Lance. My Conscience Break writes in these bracket and bolded. My Conscience is Dawn writes in these in italics. You just copy pasted.
It's just copy pasted. He doesn't have the these. He didn't have the italics. It's none of it makes damn sense.
Well, he's gotten it fucking wrong. He's said Conscience is Dawn, which is not correct. There's spaces in the brackets. Like, he hasn't copy pasted it, even though it's the same.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. Oh Lord.
So, that's pretty.
Well, it's almost over.
It's almost over.
I like how it took
us. Will be spoken in first person, aka myself and Grace, so we will refer to them as I or me. That's gonna be.
That's
really, I can't wait.
Fucking confusing.
Jesus.
Okay, Grace's POV.
Grace's POV.
There you go. And I'll be Dawn and Joy. You'll be Kill and Break as usual, and so on and so forth. Let's go.
Kill and Break stood silently on the field, quiet as the wind blew through their manes. The tension was hyped up for 2 days, as it was a battle of the 2 consciences.
Wait, have they been like staring at a field for 2 days?
They've been standing there for 2 days. Don't worry about it.
Apparently.
Good.
Kill said, staring at Break.
What the fuck is the voices? Goddamn. Let's try and make this as gentle colt as possible.
That doesn't make any sense. You wouldn't say we'll make this as gentleman as possible.
Cody, let's make this fight as gentleman as possible.
Fuck no. I want to see who turns out on top.
Oh my.
Good, because there was never any intention of me fighting like a pussy.
The 2 shared a quick laugh, which turned to one of seriousness.
Like serious laugh?
Yeah, can you do your best serious laugh?
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Alright, here we go. They both dashed at each other at full speeds, Kill with his hoof inflamed with black corruption, and Break with his engulfed with the brightest of flames.
Oh, it's light and dark, yin and yang.
Yeah, well, they're both dark, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both evil.
Hoof against hoof, and flame versus flame was the battle for now. Our hooves collided with one another continuously as the black and red flames danced on.
Wow, that's not a Kick-Ass 222 Your Mom line.
No. Yeah, that's definitely not a Kick-Ass 222 Your Mom's line. This is Grace's POV, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Break's power had increased since 2 days ago when we started standing in the field. This was surely going to be fun. Oh, he means that he's been there for 2 days total.
Okay, yeah, and they've just been like sizing each other up even during all those fights they had.
Yeah,
that 2 days felt more like a year and a half.
Yeah, because they spent like a whole ass day doing the assassin game. So like, it doesn't seem like enough time.
A day and a half there. There was a day with Dahlia. This is a warped timeline.
That means, dude, 3 days ago it was fucking. They were fighting off Frederick's dad.
Yeah, wait.
Wow, really?
Wait, was Killjoy? Yeah, I think he was there because the Consciences were there, and that was introduced with Killjoy. So
yeah. Well, he came like right after because not Grace. Gyro-Con got the consciences,
Right.
and
yeah.
then like right after he was like, Celestia, what do I do? And she had.
Don't worry, I know a high
Grace
school
coming the next
student.
day. Right, I know a guy. in
Another
another dimension.
universe.
I know a guy.
Okay. We were both equally matched. Wait,
Hoof.
is that right? Okay, yeah.
That's right.
We were both equally matched, hoof versus hoof.
Fuck this!
I announced, being controlled by Kill.
Okay.
I
so
spun on. I don't know.
Wait, so did he say this, or does this Kill say this?
I think that's Gray saying that
Yeah, I guess.
because he's being controlled by Kill, right? Because Kill and Break are controlling them to fight.
I guess.
I spun on all hooves, making a 180-degree turn, which is
Wow.
like spelled out for some reason. A 180-degree turn and whipped my tail, causing a successful distraction as his eyes were no longer on me. I balanced.
Killjoy used Tail Whip.
That's right. That's right. He did.
He just turned, faced his butt towards him, and like shoves his tail in his face, basically.
Well, the best part
Right.
is he didn't even, he just like spun around, started wagging his butt around.
Hello.
Take a look.
It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Lord. Anyway.
I spun. Okay. I balanced on both of my front legs and bucked him with my hind, sending him flying slightly above the surface. Then
He did
landing with a
the
thud.
famous peach bump.
No, you're right, yeah.
That's right.
Ha! Buck you!
I shouted.
Is you correct?
Ouch, that's got to hurt. Wait,
Then
no.
the other Cabral, yeah, because it's the two. It's Joy and
No, that's got to be
Ron.
Gray's, because Gray's responds in the brackets, right?
Wait, does he?
Yeah, I think that's Gray's thoughts,
All
is
right,
the
so,
brackets.
Shh! Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
Why are we even doing this?
Awkward pause.
Break then got up.
Break then got up and wiped his hoof across his cheek, spitting out some blood.
Not fucking cool.
Break flapped his wings, giving him an extra dash of speed, appearing before me in a blink of an eye.
Wait, what the?
He grabbed me with both hooves and began to choke me.
Thanks for the lesson, Teach.
Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great.
Kill something.
My voice tried to call out, aiding him.
But those are his thoughts.
His internal monologue is choking.
That's how bad it is.
Oh, jeez. Grace can't help you, nor can Joy.
Break announced. I felt the transfer between me and Kill begin. He was
What?
fading in and out from the strangle. He gasped for one breath and held it in so that the control he had over my body won't be lost.
Whatever that means.
My secret technique, holding my breath.
I reached for Break's hooves and held on to them, trying to loosen the grip. He only choked harder.
That's enough!
Kill shouted. I then headbutted Break as he released the grip on my neck. I wrapped my tail around one of his hooves and pulled with great force, sending him to the floor on his back, knocking the wind out of him.
Can he
He's
control the
fighting with
hairs
his
of
ass
his
this
tail?
time.
Yeah, for real. He's got some booty talent.
Well, he's got some hair talent. Like, can you move your hair individually, Cody? Can you can you grab some with your hair and pull them down?
Yeah, that's a pony thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Um,
the expert.
that's right.
We were both.
We
Both.
were both. Fuck, I'm really doing a bad job of keeping up with this. We were both out of breath from the strangle in the fall. I walked slowly towards the grounded Pegasus and looked over him. An evil smile grew upon my face as a thought appeared in my head.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh Jesus Christ! I'm glad Twilight is already pregnant.
Break's eyes opened wide.
Oh fuck no! Here we go again.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah. I raised one hoof straight up in the air and struck down upon his genitalia. What a fucking cheap shot, but totally worth it.
Millenniumth time this fucking month.
That's right. Break said, holding his balls under his breath. Yes,
Yeah.
pervert. I encourage these thoughts, unlike Lance. What? What are you talking about?
Because you know how Lance always says perverts be gone whenever he does something like that?
Yeah,
I guess
then-
Killjoy's just really into ball stomping.
I guess, dude. He's got some dominatrix shit going on.
That's a good serious laugh.
That was a good serious laugh. I snickered at what I had done, getting too caught up in the moment.
Quote.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. Quote. I grew silent and fell to the floor, holding my own jewels, as I saw Brake's hoof out where it had just made impact. In my pain and struggle to even crawl, Brake walked up to my face, his hoof viewed upon by my eyes directly in front of me.
I'm sorry?
You know
Pow.
how it is. How you like me now?
Pow!
Brake had kicked me directly in my face, pitching me off the ground, counteracting the pain of the nut shot.
I don't think you can counteract that kind of pain. Do you know how heavy a hoof is?
I guess.
Fucking hard.
I opened my wings and caught a slight drift, allowing me to get back upon my hooves, with me facing the floor as I tried to catch a breather. Brake rushed towards me with one of his hooves charged for another shot.
Kill! Watch out!
Joy and I said in unison, directing his
out!
attention to Lance. In a split of a second, Brake released a powerful hoof, only to be caught by Kill.
Not fucking today. Apparently.
Kill stood... right, I guess not. Kill stood up on hind legs, twisting Brake's hoof in such a position, making him kneel before me.
Not today or ever, apparently.
That's
because of
right.
All the ball shots you're taking.
Yes. Kneel, bitch.
God, these guys watch too many movies. With one of my supporting hind legs, I placed one gently on Brake's face and tensed it, gaining enough energy and force. I then exerted all force in one perfect shot, releasing his hooves before to prevent any dislocation.
Wait, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Before to prevent.
Octavia taught me how to stand up.
I'm sorry?
I couldn't do it until she talked to me. Kill said with a smug tone as Brake's body pitched across the field like a rag doll.
I don't think that's the most important factor of like what just happened there. It's a fucking end of Zoolander. It's like, did you see I finally turned left?
Nice.
Wonderful.
Before he could have even bring himself up, I was there before him as he was to me just a few minutes ago.
You're going to love this new trick.
That was a painful sentence, Cody.
I know. I wrapped my tail around his hoof, taking flight to the skies. Once reaching the highest altitude, I looked at Brake trying to escape the red and white grip known as my tail.
Well,
So that's not his tail. It's the red and white grip that he just calls his tail.
Right, the artist formerly known as my tail.
I love the 7 white stripes.
Fuck, man, I always keep
Honestly,
getting confused.
you ever felt a pile driver before?
Kill asked calmly.
Yes, Brake said many times. This happened a lot,
Yeah.
actually. Fuck!
Brake said.
Well, I'm not going to do that. So that was sort of a weird question. But anyway, I would be disrespectful to such an opponent like you.
What? Would it be? Are you not worth it, or are you like too good for it?
It would be disrespectful, so... I mean, he punched him in the nuts before, so I mean, like...
Yeah,
gotta-
I mean, it's all
yeah,
about
that's-
respect. It was a respectful tap.
Oh,
you know?
okay, yeah.
Nothing gay about it.
That's
That's
true.
right. I smiled evilly at him as his eyes opened wider in fear and had put more effort into escaping his restraint.
Oh my god, he is a Pokemon! It's
How effective would it be?
It's time for the seismic toss.
What level is he? That's how
I don't know. Cody, what type what do you think Gyrokan and Grays would be?
Well, he's,
Well, I'll tell you the type they're not. They're definitely not fairy types.
I can see that.
oh, honestly, I'm thinking fighting dark for Razor Grace here.
I'm kind of thinking like they got to be poison type because they're so toxic. Right?
Oh, goodness. I can see Dark Poison for Grays, but I feel like in a way Gyrokan's normal. Like compared to what we've seen.
He's just normal.
Is there a stupid type?
He is a crash test dummy.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh boy.
I flew around in revolutions, picking up speed as I kept my momentum. Soon I was going so fast that it looked like Brake was about to throw up. The intense speeds of revolutions had taken color of my black flames, singeing Lance's coat.
Arg! Your colors are burning me.
Brake shouted. From my intense rounds of circles, I then made a deep nosedive, heading towards the surface of the earth as my black flame trail mimicked my movement. Approximately halfway there, with my continuous momentum, I rolled in midair with my victim. With a snap and flicker of my with a snap of my finger and a flick of my wrist. One blow from me will kill you quick, so get on your knees to suck and blow, but not right now, I've got to go. With a snap and flicker of my tail, I shot him, sending the black flamed trail body to the... With a snap and flicker of my tail, I shot him, sending the black flamed trailed body to his dirt-like deathbed, figuratively speaking.
I love it. That is...
I'm gonna need a fucking linguist in here stat. I, like, actually could not fucking
We need
comprehend
fucking
that.
Tolkien in here. This guy's creating his own language as he goes.
It's Shakespearean almost. Like,
Can we get a translator in the comments to properly translate this for us?
yeah, can I get somebody to throw that into Gazoogle for me?
Anyway, thud.
Thud was all I heard as dust and dirt pitched from the ground surrounding him in the newly created crater.
Oh my
What
god,
is
he literally
someone-
Yamcha'd him.
That's right.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
I think that did it.
Yes. Wait. It can't be. Nani? The bastard is still moving.
Nani?
Kill exclaimed to Joy, watching the body of Brake slightly shudder with a weak stance and heavy breaths.
That's fucking it.
I shouted, diving towards him with breakneck speeds. I didn't want to kill him,
Bullshit.
but I desperately wanted to try this move since our last match.
Fuck you.
With my distance drawing nearer to Lance's impact zone, the white, thick air resistance cone formed around me.
Oh my.
Perfect. I bet the author's a little white and thick, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Zing.
Too much McDonald's. He should go
Yeah.
somewhere to take care of
That's
that.
right. Well, I meant thick, like as in
Isn't it
dumb.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, I see. That okay. Sorry, I took it
That's
as the
all
other
right.
thing.
Yeah, that works. They're they might be fat. Who knows?
Anyway, so
Fedora neckbeards.
I tainted the barrier yet again with my trademarked black. Check the fucking.
I
US
can't
patent
wait.
on
Like
it.
the actual like black flame sonic boom happens, and there's a little TM on the side of it in the sky.
That's right. Patent pending. And spun, literally twisting and bending the black flamed cone to my will.
break. Meet the newest addition to my artillery.
It's in my ass.
I shouted out loud. The air-resistant cone broke, not creating a sonic boom as supposed if it wasn't twisted, but something newer.
Ouch.
More destructive with precision. I read that correctly.
You did. No, it just hurt. Like my
Hold
headache,
on,
I think,
sorry.
just got worse
Yeah,
after that
and I
sentence.
have to read this fucking line. Jesus
Oh goodness.
Don't-
Necrovortex.
Well, now I have to go change my panties. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, please, boy.
I shouted as a whirlpool, or rather preferred a vortex of black flames, engulfed, concentrated, and emitted from the source. Kill.
Ouch. That's
What?
oh.
This guy's
Ow.
actually stroking out. I
I
can't
know, 'cause the
understand
thing is, like-
any of this.
I always thought Grace had better like actual writing than Lance, you know? But
Yeah,
what
apparently not.
happened?
Syntax and grammar, but he's gone off, dude.
Yeah.
By the way, I really want if someone in the comments, I don't know if you have any commenters like this, Duhad, but it'd be wonderful to see the Necro Vortex with the trademark artwork.
Oh, Jesus.
That's right. Yeah. Solicit that free artwork. You know what? Why don't you pay someone to draw it, Cabral?
You know, I know a guy.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
we'll
bet
have
you
that.
do.
Will I
in the
Robin
title
mine?
card at some point. Anyway.
Oh yeah, new title card. Get a fresh coat of paint on Living the Dream,
Oh
man.
boy.
I can make you a doodle.
I took aim at Brake and shot down towards my target with a quick of my legs. With a quick of my legs. I counted down.
3, 2, 1. The fuck.
Suddenly, all my speed decelerated and my flames extinguished. I looked confused at Lance. No, it was Breaking Dawn who had stopped my assault with a catch of his hooves, only dragged back a few meters from my impact.
Mitras.
Brake looked at me and said,
Now this is Breaking Dawn. Now the real fight begins.
Lance's POV. I smiled at Kill.
Now the real fight begins.
One more time.
And now the real fight begins.
I laughed loudly and slammed Kill into the ground. I quickly reached down and grabbed his vest.
You shouldn't wear clothes in a fight.
I love.
Like the Greeks before us, we're getting nude. Or is that a Roman thing? I don't know.
It was a both thing, honestly, to be fair.
Some old motherfuckers used to run around like nude in combat, and it was like the manly bonds of your brotherly love kept you, erect and ready to fight.
Hell yeah.
I love, by the way, the giant tone shift as soon as Lance starts writing here.
Get naked. I then threw him straight up. Seconds after, I threw him upwards. Wait, no, seconds after I threw him upwards, I jumped up and slammed my hoof into his chin as he fell back towards the ground. I guess he was upside down. I don't know how that works.
Punch
The force from the blow.
gravity.
The force from the blow sent him straight up again.
Oh, well
Gave me
then.
a chance to perform a second uppercut, and a third, and a fourth. What? How are you hitting?
So basically, I think what's happening is he's running up.
You're pushing him upward. How is he going down?
I think what's happening is he's punching him in the jaw, so he's flying up and then falling back down from gravity. He's just
And then
catching
bouncing.
that to punch him back
No,
up.
I think he's
in the
bouncing
air.
him off the ground like a basketball. I think it's like Harlem Globetrotter
Oh, that's even
style.
funnier.
Just like boink, 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 boink.
Holy shit. Just fucking on the wombo combo.
Gyrocon, the Globetrotter.
He finally caught himself and slammed his hoof into my face, causing my head to turn slightly. I chuckled.
Is that all you got?
He smirked.
Nope. I have so much more.
Who says nope? I have so much more. Like in this climatic battle, is that all you got? Nope.
No, man, I got more. His wings caught fire, and his eyes darkened even more.
Killjoy is here.
I smiled.
Oh yeah, that's what I want.
Kill flew straight for me. I didn't even try to move. He slammed into me, and we began to quickly exchange blows. I slammed my hoof into his face. He slammed his hoof into my face. It was hard to keep track of.
You know, he just said he
Dragon Ball
slammed
Z.
his into my face. Sorry, Cody.
Yeah.
He slammed his into my face.
Like, some shit happened, but I wasn't keeping track, so, you'll just have to take my word for it.
He was punching the balls, to be fair.
That's right. It was kind of hard to see straight. Suddenly, Kill jumped back and twisted in the air. His back hooves slammed into my face with great force, sending me sprawling through the air. I stopped myself and rubbed my face.
Cheap shot.
You had a cheap shot earlier.
Kill only laughed as he slammed into me, flying towards the ground. I laughed at his attempts.
Again, this is getting old.
Seconds before impact, I twisted, putting myself in control and threw Kill forwards. He hit the ground, dirt and rock flying everywhere.
Hit the ground running.
So
Didn't
I
make
guess this
sense.
is damn
There we go.
break. Kind of going overboard with this, aren't ya? I always go overboard.
I flew straight down, slamming into Kill as he tried to stand. We slammed into the ground, creating a small crater. I smiled and pulled back my hoof.
Good night, Kill.
My hoof tensed up as the flames became intense. Became intense. How dare you? I slammed my hoof into Kill's face, causing his head to leave an indention in the ground. Okay. As I pulled my hoof back, he pushed forward, throwing me off of him.
Not today.
Yeah.
When he made contact with me, I stood on my hind legs and put my hooves on his shoulders, holding him down. He then began to take quick and powerful jabs at my exposed torso and stomach, and probably dicky and balls.
He doesn't have balls anymore.
Well, that's right. Well, they're still there. They're just kind of you don't want to look at them. It's a little disgusting.
They're flattened.
They're
Little pancakes down there.
His cock looks like an ice cream cone.
Oh no!
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we then
Can't force him away.
throw myself out.
That was hilarious.
I tried to force him away, but he kept pushing forward. I grabbed his head and pushed down, slamming his face into my knee. His body snapped up, but instead of falling back, he punched me in the face, hitting my snout. I tumbled back and went back to all fours, holding my snout. I sprouted a new pair of arms to do that, I guess, since I was both on all fours and holding my snout.
I have to just convey this to you both because I feel like this makes this entire fight better. At this point, as they've gone like to their Breaking Dawn forms, I no longer see them as MLP ponies, but as like Rob Liefeld's take on MLP ponies as these giant beef slabs with tiny little hands and feet.
I love it.
Oh my god. That does make this better. He sprung towards me and I ducked under him. As he soared over me, I punched upward, hitting him in the gut. I slammed into the ground, holding his stomach, gasping for air. I chuckled and charged towards him.
Wait, he slammed into the ground holding his stomach. Okay, sorry. I heard that as like Lance was holding his stomach for him.
Yeah, that makes sense. As he began to stand, I slammed my head into his side, sending him back to the ground. I stood over him and reared up.
Time to end this!
Please kill him.
They just keep shouting, like, catchy ending words, like, "Good night, nice to meet ya, time to end this."
It's
Not
just
today.
been revoked.
And it's just I'll have what she's having.
Oh.
They just can't kill each other, and it just keeps going. He smirked and twisted around. He then kicked outward with his back hooves, hitting me in the knees. I fell backwards, my knees close to breaking.
Gone.
Kill jumped up and landed. Nice. Kill jumped up and landed on my chest.
Cocky match!
Not anymore since that last hit he took earlier today.
I rolled my eyes.
Fuck you!
Kill began to repeatedly slam his hooves into my face and chest. I held my hooves up to block, but he easily bypassed them. He was in control.
Oh no.
As he beat the crap out of my head, I smiled. I brought my back hooves up, I brought my back hooves up, wrapped them around his neck, and threw him backwards.
His spine just
What?
snapped and like spun it up like a fucking like Uzumaki thing. As his
Maybe
legs
it's the headache, but I don't think I understood what he just said.
So he's being... Kill is on top of Break,
Yeah.
and he's punching down on his face and chest.
Mm-hmm.
But his back hooves wrap around Kill's neck, which there's no fucking way he could do
Yeah,
that.
no.
He's a Stretch Armstrong. That's it.
That's right. He's like Elastigirl.
I was gonna say he's like Mr. Fantastic, but that works too.
I'm glad we all went to different places for that.
Do you remember that SpongeBob episode? I think it was Patrick, who's like his legs go all the way behind him and over. his
Yeah, I can finally touch my toes.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it is.
I love it. Want to see me run that mountain back?
You want
Want
to
to see me do it again?
I stood and dusted myself off. I then looked at Kill as he stood back up.
What? I thought you said you could take me.
Grazes POV. I smiled at Break.
You know what? You are right. I will allow shit to get serious.
That's super cool, dude. No way. Now he's getting serious after going. What?
Well, he's already gone Super Saiyan 2. Now he's got to go Super Saiyan Instinct Ultra Super Saiyan.
Oh, even further beyond.
Needs to go even further beyond.
Could he be a good Super Saiyan? Not gonna lie.
Thanks, man. I smiled at Bray. Oh wait, I already said that. I then took off my coat and shirt. You were already naked, bro. Come on. I then took off my coat and shirt, showing off my two exquisite cutie marks.
Oh well, okay.
Yo, you like my
Ooh,
cutie
I
marks,
rock.
bruh?
Oh, well,
That was
alright then.
special.
That's right. I was hoping you'd notice. The tribal deviled wing and the angelic one.
Wow, you do not know how good it feels to be not held back by clothing.
Well
A
then,
moral?
that was beautiful. I love that. Wait, are his clothes like weighted like in Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
it's
so.
like Rock Lee's fucking.
Oh no!
Two.
Break asked.
Not two cutie marks. I was born with them.
I said, neatly folding my clothes.
I love this. We're in the middle of this serious fight. Now I'm gonna get serious. Takes off his clothes, folding him gently. Huh. Man, I didn't know how it feel good to take off my clothes. Still folding him. Huh. Two. No. I was born with these.
Yes. You ready for the ass kicking of your lifetime?
As he neatly folds and creases his shirt so that they don't get wrinkled by the battlefield.
Only if you're ready for yours.
He's got an ironing board and everything out there. He's got the bit of spray bottle water, so he's just spritzing the shirt to get out the wrinkles.
He's like putting fucking stakes in the ground so he can hang his clothes up to dry. Like
he's got the little duster thing that you beat your clothes with to get the dust out of them. The whole process is here.
He's doing it, man. Brake said, "My wings showing off the black outlines of my weaker state."
Okay, so I'm powering down then. Trust me, you don't want to see these bad boys at the third necroflare.
Oh my god, I love this Dragon Ball Z episode.
Brake's eyes widened.
For third? Not even Collide couldn't do that. Are you fucking with me, Goku?
I smiled silently at my side, mocking him.
Oh my gosh.
Brake then decided to rush me head-on with a dirty look on his face. He immediately took aim for my face with an inflamed hoof. I smiled, smugly grabbing his hoof, and punched him, spinning him around his back, facing me. I then grabbed him where his back facing, and suplexed him in a split of a second with no time to waste.
You won't believe how flexible I am, bro!
I said to him. Obviously, he didn't know that I learned that move when I was a mayor for a day.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Suplexing is a woman's.
Is that where he learned to fold his clothes?
Wow!
Fuck you.
Wow!
Well, hold on. To be fair, it is great.
Oh boy, howdy, Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Wow, can I just say, what the fuck happened in 3 of Me School Society? Because that story sounds like a trip.
It is. Basically, he turned into a girl in order to... I think it was supposed to be to learn a lesson about, like, about not being a sexist, but he basically just used it to have sex with lesbians.
Oh, cool. That's really progressive. Good shit.
Wow, impressive.
Yeah. I then picked him up with one hoof onto his mane and the other on his coat, intensifying the heat of my black flames on my hooves.
The one thing you lack is creativity.
I said to Brake as he endured the burning sensation with looks of discomfort.
This is such a Dragon Ball Z episode.
You are going to fight like me, then you're going to have to learn the hard way.
I threw his body like a rag doll from his mane, which he then countered by opening his wings, catching his balance from adrift.
The hard way. I feel like porn music should be playing right now. Like you had no idea how flexible I was. Hey, if you want to play hard, you got to be ready to play to be creative on my level. The hard way.
I'm not even close to finished.
I'm not even close to finish. Have at thee, brethren.
Is that like a come at me, bro? Like
He learned that being a mayor for a day.
I said, placing out my hooves, motioning him to come for some more. Ooh. He accepted the invitation, flying towards me with a black and red trail of color behind him, as I did the same, only for my movement to be mimicked by my tribal black flames. They're tribal black because they're somehow different. They're just black flames. What makes them tribal?
The way they look.
Is there like a pattern in the flames?
I guess. Oh no, it's one of those Rocket League boost packs, and it has that look to it.
We clashed at the floor, trading blows, then slowly ascended, crisscrossing path in a DNA-like structure, intersecting at points only to yet again to assault one another.
Okay, so I know I've made this. I know we've been referencing DBZ a lot, but like this is actually now just DBZ. Like they're literally doing the whole teleport, punch, teleport, punch, teleport, punch. I think twice in the air.
Nothing personnel, kid.
And then, like earlier too, trust me, you don't want to see these bad boys at a third necro flare. Third? Not even Clad could do that.
Huh? No one back on Namek could believe in. I haven't watched
Don't try to bullshit me, Kakarot. There's no way you can reach level 3.
Oh, but Vegeta, you see, I can.
With the power of friendship.
With the power of friendship.
Okay. Through each intersection, a small wave of a bright orange flame, contrasting with another corrupted, tainted black flame, would disperse and expand for only a few meters. We both had the same idea as we reached the highest altitude ever.
The highest altitude.
Necro Flare versus Shadow Blast.
We saw
Shadow
the
Blast,
ISS.
I'm almost positive Shadow Blast is like the ultimate move from fucking Shadow the Hedgehog.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
The outer colored perimeter from both versions of our sonic booms collided with one another, spreading throughout the lands of Equestria, darkening its skies.
Okay, so they're just gonna kill the world at this point.
Yeah, that's fine. No longer was it a sunny day, but rather a gloomy one, as the shadows and dark, violent colors covered the skies. With both of our speeds at Mach 4...
I love Mach 4.
Big Mach 4. And my wings doubled in size due to the effects of the Necro Flare. We both made a U-turn before impacting with the floor and heading straight for one another. We were both moving at speeds invisible to the naked eye, but only our impacts and hits were seen, represented by either a black or bright orange flame. Lance got the first hit on me, sending me flying, but he was so fast that he caught up to me before I even had time to catch my balance. He followed the system of hitting me from all directions, over and over again, countless times, which he soon then broke his combo with one final hit, sending my spiraling to the surface below. Just how many craters were we going to create?
How many
Where are they
roaches can
fighting?
you do?
Are they like on the outskirts of Ponyville or something?
I don't know. I'll break you, bitch! I'm going to feel that in the fucking morning!
Back to
I said
how
from the surface.
inappropriate music should be playing.
Who told you to mess with
Break began to gloat.
me? It's me.
I whispered behind him.
I
then
determined.
It was me!
It was me!
I then placed
Barbie.
both of my hooves in a lock and slammed them onto his neck. Before he even touched the floor, I grabbed him by his mane and dragged him along the surface. I stopped in my tracks and placed him firmly on all four hooves, as he was delusional from my hit and drag technique. He was delusional, I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
that's
This is the worst combo you'll ever feel in your life.
Oh my
You ever
goodness.
played Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Lance?
Ever played Dragon Ball Z Fighters?
That's right. I said, flaring my wings with a few embers coming, dropping.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay. I hoofed him with my right and then my left, picking up the momentum to spin and hit him with a spin kick from my right hind leg, making two spins, hitting him twice.
What a sentence that was. My goodness.
I literally don't know what the fuck is going
I'm
on.
amazed you actually read that right on the first time.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Before he fell from the hit, I grabbed him, kneeing him in the face. He then floated for a while unconsciously as he recoiled from the hit. I made one final spin with my forelegs supporting me as I bucked him with both my hinds, sending him high sky. What? That's not correct.
That's a good movie, High Sky.
What? No, that's not right. I flew up meeting him as his body ascended unwillingly, grabbing him from the back and sprung out my wings, creating a buccaneer blaze.
Oh my
No.
A buccaneer blaze.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We both
that-
fell to the ground, tired. I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell buccaneer. I think it's
No, I'm pretty sure you don't spell it that way. I think it's 2 C's.
I would give him buccaneer because it's not like that's a common name, but you really ought to
Yeah.
fucking Google it.
It's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
We both fell to the ground, tired, beaten, and exerted. Double thud.
Plump,
On the floor, Break and I had both stood up, not wanting to give up, but extremely tired. Killjoy was no longer there, and neither was Breaking Dawn. We both panted.
Ready for one last move?
Oh god, winner take it all?
Break asked. I nodded.
Oh
Lance's
boy, it's
POV.
over the top. It's my favorite
Here we
movie.
go. I smiled, panting loudly.
How about we play chicken? with sonic booms. You know Lance is back at this point.
Welcome back, Lance.
Welcome back, Lance.
God, I cannot wait for you to be writing this story by yourself. Kill smiled, also trying to catch his breath.
Let's! Whoever turns away loses and admits to be the weakest.
I love that. It's just like, oh, this epic fighting, battling. How about we play chicken?
You want to play
That's where the
chicken?
turn loses.
Oh my god, that sounds like super fun.
I raised an eyebrow in a taunting way.
And if we collide, the one who's hurt the most is the loser.
Kill nodded.
Oh deal.
Oh wait, that's Lance.
No, that's you.
No, because that's Lance's thoughts is the brackets, and then the
Oh, yeah.
bowl by itself without
Yeah,
the brackets
wait.
is.
This is suicide.
You two can't do this.
Oh, so someone's coming. It's
This is Twilight.
Twilight.
Oh, this is why. Okay, Lance, stop all this now, please.
Some pony said, running towards us. Me and Kill looked in that direction to see 3 mare-is running towards us. Ditzy, D-Law, and Twilight.
Poor Dila. Feels so
Twilight
bad.
ran up to me. God, D-Law, yeah. Fucking weird foreign pony. Twilight ran up to me and wrapped her hooves around me.
Lance, please stop. Look at you. Your body is covered in bruises and cuts.
I chuckled and pushed her off me gently.
Ha 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 ha! Twi, I'm not Lance. This is his conscience break. I'm just talking to his voice for some reason. Sorry.
Can I? can I talk to Lance?
Is Lance home?
Is Lance able to talk right now?
It's one of those, hello, is Lance in there?
Twilight then glared.
Stop this fighting now, Break.
I smirked.
No.
Ditzy looked Kill.
Lucy, look, kill. You don't have to do this.
That's Ditzy.
That is Ditzy.
No, that's just Twilight's voice again. You gotta pick another one.
Oh, fine then. You don't have to do this.
Woohoo.
Uh-huh.
Kill shrugged.
True. I don't have to, but I want to.
D-Law looked at me and looked close to tears.
Please don't continue this. You're going to hurt Lance.
Break waved her off.
I mean, you'll be fine, hopefully.
Cool. Kill looked at him.
Yeah, are you ready for this?
Break smirked.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
They really just gonna ignore her? What?
Yeah,
Why?
Of course.
Why did they even come up? I thought they were gonna make him stop.
I guess not. Unless Twilight's gonna jump in the middle, just like in the Pokemon movie, and turn to stone.
That would be a fucking amazing end.
I
What
mean,
if she
we'll
like gave birth? She like went into labor like, during that.
Don't say that because it'll happen.
Oh god, that'd be amazing. Kill flew straight up and away from me. I did the same. Down below, I could hear the girls trying to talk us out of it, but it was of no use. Kill and Break wouldn't listen. They had a score to settle. Once we was far enough apart, he yelled out.
You ready to lose?
I smiled and yelled back.
Only if you're ready to admit to being a pussy.
As long as you say you're a pussy, I'll lose.
Yeah.
That seems fair. I mean,
Pokemon aren't meant to fight, not like this.
Maybe if we spent less time focusing on what's different and more time
I don't know the quote.
Hear me out. This is so good.
Thank you, dude.
the toys getting cocked.
Oh my.
Rock hard cock Brock.
Oh, that's right. Brock. Is that it again?
Remind me to show you the Twipe getting cucked
Oh,
picture.
please,
later.
please, yeah.
Right.
We shoot.
We shot forward, both of us picking up speed. I looked to my side and saw the cone began to form. Perfect. The cone quickly caught fire due to the flames coming off of me. I suddenly shot forward, breaking the sound barrier. Kill was also past the sound barrier and coming in fast. It was clear... Yeah, I bet. It was clear neither of us had any intentions of chickening out. This was going to be a head-on collision. I pushed myself harder and harder and harder. I felt myself go even faster. It was like Twilight all over again.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. It was like Luna all over again.
Double shadow blast.
Far ahead, I heard Kill scream out.
Necroflare ×2!
I laughed as we speed closer
Oh
and closer.
no.
You stole it from Dragon Ball Z.
Dude, that's true.
We've been saying it for years.
Yeah, Lance chipped in and said what we were all thinking. Man of the people.
God bless.
Seconds later, we was to close. Moments from impact.
We was too close.
When we slammed into each other, the shock waves from both of our sonic booms slammed into each other. Yeah, yes, when you slam into each other, you do slam into each other. Causing a massive explosion of sound and wind.
It destroyed the town.
We both fell to the ground, unconscious. The impact had been too much for us to handle. Grace's POV.
It's gotta be... Ditzy, maybe? Wait, hold on. Surrounded by a
think
veil
it's...
Oh, he's in his subconscious. It's
Celestia.
Joy.
Oh, this is Joy, okay.
Is it Celestia?
of... Wait, hold on. Wait, no, he's saying, oh my god. No, never mind.
I think it is...
Because I've gone down a little bit. And
I guess it's just the... Yeah, I guess it's just the...
I think it's...
I think it's
Kill.
Celestia bugged me. Am I seriously back in my subconscious again?
Okay.
Oh, I
It's,
think
it's
it's...
gotta be breaking... It's gotta be...
Yeah.
I think it's Kill.
Kill and Joy. Kill and Joy.
So,
yeah,
so
that's
the
right.
I think this
second
one's
one...
Kill.
Yeah, so the second one is Stern, so this has got to be the nice one. So this has got to be...
Grace, wake up.
I heard a voice call out.
Huh?
I said, confused.
Wake up!
The voice was more stern.
Mommy?
Pow pow! I got 2 slaps from a hoof.
Grace, wake the fuck up!
The voice being recognized as Kill said. I looked around, only to be surrounded by a veil of white and Kill and Joy.
Celestia, buck me. Am I seriously in my subconscious again? Wait, who won?
A more tender yet stern voice said, known as Joy. That was weird. Oh my god! Joy!
Thank God Cabral's the one reading this, because I would not want to fucking say any of these words.
The fatty combo.
Yeah, good lord.
Go nuts, Cabral. Let your inner fucking rage out.
Yeah.
Neither of you retarded fucktards did. I told you this was a fucking stupid idea, but no. No one ever listens to me.
Oh my god. Okay.
Quit your whining.
Kill said.
I'm not whining, I'm complaining.
Oh, dude, get it? It's a pony reference.
It's a reference to the
Do you
rarity.
understand to the show? Yeah.
I get it.
Traditionally a manly pony that he loves to empathize with. I stopped both of them from arguing, pushing them aside.
Hey guys, stop it. What the hell is happening?
Wake up and see for yourself.
I like this new Cabral arc where he's actually like in a public like fucking cafe doing this.
Yes.
I know, right?
Alright. Almost done. Almost done.
Right. My eyes opened as I laid on a soft, comfortable hospital bed. He really likes hospital beds.
Yeah.
I looked at the side of me. Lance was sleeping soundly as he was recovering and resting from our fight. See, nobody knew what the fuck was going on, so they just decided to put the 2 guys beating the ever-loving shit out of each other right next to each other in the hospital.
Yeah.
More
Best
pony.
I said,
We have to go, Grace. Our home planet needs us. This is not our universe, and our 2 days are up, and have been for a couple of days now.
Come on.
Domkovic, the Ani people need you.
Come on. Everybody back home is waiting.
I was a bit saddened at the fact that I had to leave my new friend. We were having such a good time! He had so much more to learn, but 2 days was just enough time to get him started. I looked at the side of my bed, my clothes neatly folded before the fight, in my saddlebag with the teleportation scroll. He did fold those clothes, that is
That's
correct.
true.
I had an idea. Grabbed a piece of paper and wrote.
Dear Lance.
You want to...
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take
okay,
it.
go ahead.
Dear Lance.
It's a big one.
Yeah, that's okay. I got it.
Dear Lance, thank you for being one of the closest friends throughout the past 2 days.
One of my closest friends within the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Not the highest bar, let's be honest.
Giving me a home to stay under while here and supporting me with the ditzy scene.
Yeah, by supporting me, I meant not supporting me, and by giving me a home to stay under, I mean letting me crash at your friend's place.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for helping me have sex with someone else's girlfriend. It was very nice of you.
Wonderful.
I don't ever think I could have had this much fun as we did these past 2 days, so don't bother reading my own story because it will never be this interesting. I'm sorry to tell you that none of us won the fight, but since I recovered first, well, never mind. No pony won. I'm actually heartbroken that I must leave. Kill says he's going to miss Break, and Joy says he's going to miss Dawn. Tell every pony goodbye. For me, I know this won't be our last time seeing each other, and hopefully we would get a proper rematch. I really hate to go without telling you face to face, bro hoof to bro hoof, but as I said, one day you can pay me back the favor. Keep every pony under control, and also I am proud that you learnt how to control Breaking Dawn. Remember, this is not about anger, it's about control.
I've been completely level-headed this whole time.
Is it? I got the opposite impression, personally.
Protect your friends, as I do with mine. They are worth it, and forever will be, except for that bitch like Cody, who I'm going to skin. I won't leave you without a gift, though. Something you won't forget me by. You're going to need some new threads. Extra swag, you know. Don't worry. I have like 6 others of the same design at home. But for now, see you soon. Keep calm, love and tolerate. Till next time, Lance. See ya.
I have 6 of the same designs at home, so he's just a cartoon character.
Good lord.
Bro, love and tolerate, but also fuck the retards and the gays.
Oh, fuck me, Jesus Christ.
Bro, love and tolerate. He's really taken the lessons of the show to heart. I think.
Really.
Keep calm, Cody.
I was actually going to, before this, like, make a joke about him, like leaving Lance a present. It was just going to be stabbing him, like, just leaving a knife in his chest. And when he mentioned, like, I'm going to leave you something, I genuinely was like, oh my god, was I right? Is he just going to stab him on the way out?
I neatly folded the note, much like my clothes, and placed it, and my... Wait. Okay, hold on. I tried to make a joke and I completely fucked the sentence because it literally just says that. I neatly folded the note, placing it and my neatly folded clothes and Lance's bed where he had rested. So he folded it in his bed as well.
He shattered his spine one last time.
I love the idea that he actually went to Lance's house and took Lance's bed, brought it there, put his clothes on that bed in front of the hospital bed he's already in.
Yes.
I felt my body strain as I limped with my saddlebag and the teleportation scroll in my mouth. I walked outside the room, not wanting to wake up Lance, as he needed some well-deserved rest.
So do you.
I exited the room only to be confronted by Ditzy, who was now about to check up on us.
Jesus Christ, you really cannot just let this poor girl go, can you?
Yeah, please kiss him. That'd be hilarious. Her face brightened as she saw mine and hugged me.
Thanks, Leslie, you're safe. Yeah.
I endured the pain as she squeezed upon my bruises and cut off the hug.
Ooh, hurty. Don't worry. It will take a lot more than that to get rid of me, unfortunately. But it'll take a lot more than that to get rid of me. But also, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Bye. She smiled and nodded.
Oh, it's all right there. I know you can't wait to see her.
Ha! You know how right you are.
I smiled, but then as soon as it came, it disappeared.
Ditzy.
Yeah?
Not my name. Listen.
Don't call me that.
Listen to me. I just want to remind you that even though you aren't part of my universe, you're still Ditzy. The same eyes and personality. I want your eyes. Never give up on those who are with those bright eyes and smile of yours. They are blessing, not curse.
That was really beautiful.
I'm touched.
She cried hearing it first from me.
Oh my god. Cody's the worst boyfriend, apparently.
Cody tells me how fucking stupid I am all the time. She cried hearing it first from me, accepted through her hardships, and hugged me.
Wait, is this her saying it to him, apparently?
No, it's you.
I
It's you.
know. I was like, oh god. Your name isn't Derpy anymore. It will always be Ditzy. I'm changing your name for you.
You can't do that.
I've got the document right here.
I moved away from the embrace.
Come on. Where is it? Where is that bright smile? Smile for me. You look prettier that way.
I was gonna say, where's that bright smile?
Why don't you chin up, doll?
You look
Smile,
more
you look
pretty when you
prettier.
smile.
Yeah. Okay. She nodded, wiping her tears, and gave me a big ol' smile.
Aw.
That's better. Anyway, bye, bitch.
I placed the scroll on the floor, waving a hoof goodbye at Ditzy, and stomped on the letter.
Bing!
Bing! That was not a very good pop, but you know, we did our best. I was now teleported back in my Ditzy's room, in the school, at the same time of night. The flash awoke her as she got up from bed, and saw a figure, me. She flickered on the lights and gazed upon my many cuts and bruises. Her eyes filled with tears, unable to say any words. She rushed towards me and hugged me, which I will always willingly accept. Really enthusiastic wording.
That is very enthusiastic wording.
Throughout the embrace, I wrapped my wings around her, stroked her mane as she nuzzled my chest, letting out all her feelings. I stood firm throughout the burning sensation of my bruises, enduring the pain, as I only wanted to be here, with her, my Ditzy, my bright eyes.
So, this might be a little bit awkward, but, I had sex with alternate universe you, 2 lesbians, a foreigner, and maybe also a weird dude called Garcon.
With varying levels of consent.
Yeah. Don't worry, bright eyes. I'm home.
I said with a small sob.
Oh.
Lance's POV. I opened my eyes, my whole body in pain. I rubbed my face with my hooves and sighed.
That sucked.
That's so funny. Dude, Graves turns around and he's like, what a beautiful introspective moment. I'm really glad for all the time we got to spend together, Lance, and I really appreciate how you pushed me to my limits. Lance wakes up and goes, oh, this is fucking awful!
Oh, bless.
I put my hooves down and my right one touched something. Paper. I looked
And
down
my bed.
I looked down and picked up the piece of paper and read it.
I can't read.
Once I finished, a tear was in my eye. I looked over at the clothes and smiled.
Thank
Whose
God
chair
he's
was this?
gone. Thanks, bro. How did you know I needed something new to wear?
Bro,
He
just
ripped off
look
all
at
your
your
clothes.
Yeah, I mean, if you looked in a fucking mirror, he would know that the black latex look is not in style.
It's true. I think that's his only set of clothes, too.
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, last
It's not his
paragraph.
work uniform.
It fucking reeks. I've never washed it. I sat back and relaxed. Next time I see Graves, we're gonna have a fair fight. Unlike that unfair fight we just had, I guess.
Yep.
Maybe I can ask Celestia to send me there sometime. But for now, I rest. Because in 2 days, we leave for the ski resort. And that is gonna be fun.
Strong.
Drake
man.
rubbed his eyes.
Did we win? Nah, it was done. It was a draw. Shit.
We're going skiing!
The crossover is now over.
Is now over. How was it? Remember the R&R? We did it! Yeah! No fucking more Razor Grands! Yeah!
Oh, good.
It's over. It's finished.
This
The
crossover.
witch is dead. The evil has been vanquished.
The Herald Angel sings.
I think
Glory,
that's the last
glory,
crossover,
hallelujah.
actually, the entire story.
What a fucking nightmare. Holy shit, that took forever.
That was very long.
That was painful.
That was very wrong.
Bro, but Kill and Break had the craziest fight. Were you there when they fucking hit each other? And then
Yeah,
hit
it
each other?
sucked.
And they did like a necro flared shadow double boom burst, and they fucking exploded. And there was like a
Punch each
seismic
other.
toss.
I mean, I don't know about you, but it sounded pretty gay to me.
It was like maybe 15% gay, which is like
15%.
more than you'd expect normally, but less than you'd think when reading it.
Fair point.
Oh
There
my
was
God.
definitely some subtle homoerotic tension, which
Oh yeah. No, I mean, like, look, we can all appreciate it. We can all appreciate it.
right,
when we're
really
on
kept
TV.
the tension, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you all for joining us. And
Let's read.
to all
I
of our
can't
loyal
wait.
viewers who have been with us all this time and who are now, like appreciating the fact that we've come to the end of this epic chapter in the story, I just want to say a very deep and heartfelt fuck you. Fuck you. If you
Shit.
stopped watching this goddamn series, we could have stopped years ago.
If there were 0 viewers, there would be 0 producers. And yet, here we are, obligated by societal contract to continue reading.
I
Yeah,
hate all of
sure.
you. No, I don't hate you all. But I am
I will
disappointed.
say though,
Duhad might be kidding, but I'm not. Fuck you.
this will be much easier now that we have to read just Lance's writing.
That's true. That's true.
Dude, we're going skiing!
I
See
know.
you
I'm
guys
actually,
next time for a ski
I'm
trip.
actually excited.
We're going skiing! Pack your bags, kids! We're going on vacation! Vacation's where I wanna be.